Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Nate Almighty. Before you watch this video, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. What I want you to do is go ahead and subscribe to the Top G Under 50 G's YouTube channel after watching this video. That channel will be my brand new channel that I will be uploading content starting on Monday. Strictly about women, all things to do with women, understanding women, how to get women, how to behave around women, how to maintain your masculine aura, your alpha aura, right? And we ain't gonna do it corny like none of these other dudes. It's gonna be all things masculinity wise, as far as becoming the best version of yourself, working out, fatherhood, friendships. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of guests, people who I personally know, both men and women. This channel will be bigger than the channel that you're watching me on right now, I promise you. So after this video, subscribe to Top G Under 50 G's. I will be releasing 5 videos on Monday from the time where you're watching this video right now.
Hey, my baby mama getting on my last name. I'm a dog and these bitches love my pedigree. Think they fucking with us, they on that ketamine.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty. Welcome to the channel, Top G Under 50 G's, where I'm teaching y'all how to get bitches without having to be rich, from a certified cocksmith. I got a special guest, man.
J Ice.
The topic of today is the 5 kinds of women every man needs in his life in order to truly be happy. I made this list based off of what I feel like every man needs in his life. So I'm going to name every kind of woman. I'm going to name why it's beneficial for a man to have her. And what you could do, bro, is you could just let me know what you think of each option, you heard? A wifey. Of course, every man needs a wifey. But to me, the wifey is supposed to be someone who is between a 6 and a 7. Has morals, comes from a good family, extremely submissive, but not super experienced in bed. And the reason why wifey don't got to be that experienced in bed is because the other women on this list are going to satisfy that. But what do you think about the first kind of woman every man must have on his team?
No, that's a fact. You said wifey?
Wifey.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, that's the woman that really care about you, like, besides, like, materialistic or money shit. Like,
Yes.
all the other females, the majority of them really just gonna care about what you could offer. But 9 times out of 10, wifey not really gonna care all about that.
Yes. And I also want to add, out of all the women on this list, wifey is the only one who, if you get married, you marry her. Right? If you smart, she's the only one who you have your kids with. If you smart, she's the one who you put on your will. She's the one you do the life insurance and all that shit with. She's the one you plan the future with. But that's number 1. And this is that's the most boring option, but the best option out of the whole list. So now things are going to get interesting. So next I got number 2, which is the fun girl, the bestie. This girl is one who is a bit of a slut, very experienced in the bedroom, fun to hang out with, even if y'all not fucking. If you cheating on your girlfriend with her, it's best she has a man that she don't want to lose. Otherwise, that bitch gonna ruin your relationship. Now, if you eliminate all the negative things that could come from the situation, if you have wifey and you have this woman, you're gonna have a lot of happiness in your life.
More like a friend more than anything. The second
Yes. But even if y'all stop having sex with each other, y'all can still be friends. You still cool with her.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, not a lot of women is like that, you feel me? So if she's willing to, like, cooperate past, like, if y'all don't work out, and you're still trying to be cool, she'll be understanding instead of being a bird and just trying to antagonize you afterwards. So
Word. Most important thing about this is she gonna be a real friend and keep your secrets and not make shit hot. She's supposed to be somebody who you could tell her, yes, I got a girl. You should not have to lie to this woman. I do not condone lying to women. Now, what I do condone is omitting information. Because these bitches don't have to know all of your business. You will never know all of her business. So you can omit information. But when it comes to situations like having other women, stuff like that, she's not wifey. So, first of all, if you lying to the girl that's not even your main, that's a pussy shit. What you lying for? Moving on to number 3. A pretty big girl. Not fat. Not shaped like an egg. Shaped like a refrigerator. I mean a pretty big girl, right? Like, she might have some extra pounds on her, but she wearing it nice. Right? She still got a pretty face. She still got a nice shape. Right? And the reason why I say a pretty big girl is because she will likely have the best personality out of all the other women on this list. As somebody who still smashes big girls, not the big, huge, nasty ones, not the grenades. Not the grenades, not you big, nasty uglies. I don't want y'all. I'm talking about like big, like she around Lizzo size right now. How Lizzo is right now. Lizzo valid. You know what I'm saying? But she will have the best personality out of all the others. She could cook the best. And some would even say big girls got the best pussy and the best head. Some would even say that. You know what I mean? First time I ever came from getting head, it was a big girl. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You feel me? If you have this and the fun girl and the wifey, some would say you don't even need no more. Because first of all, no one woman gives a man everything he wants. So if you got these 3 very different kinds of women, you're gonna have a good time. Mind you, the big girl, cute big girl, she's likely gonna have some wifey qualities. She gonna have some of the fun girl bestie qualities. You feel me? She's the one who's gonna be the most dependable. If you can't depend on wifey at the moment, she the one. If you sick, you let her know. Even if she live kind of far, she gonna drive over there with the chicken noodle soup and the Vicks and all that. Feel me? Very essential woman, right? Mind you, I've had, of course, a roster of dealing with 5 women at the same time, but I've never had these 5 specific kinds of women at the same time before. I would be a happy man if I did. But next, we're moving on to number 4. This one's going to be a little controversial, depending on who you're talking to. But number 4 of the top 5 kinds of women out of the 5 in your roster that you must have or you'll never be happy. The young tenderoni. Now look, people be acting like there's something wrong with having a young thing. And those people who say that, they are correct unless it's age appropriate. So what I'm saying is this. I'm 34. If my young joint is 24, fuck y'all. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care. Hold on. The pizza is in the freezer. I know you ain't look for it. I know you didn't look for it. I threw the box out, but yo, look. There's a bag to the left. That's not yours. The one on the right side, that's yours. Go in there. It should be like 3 that's not in the bag, in the back of the fridge, in the back of the freezer. Use that. I'm talking to my son. Need my son to hear all this game while I'm talking this hot fire. Spin this hot fire. Who's the best MCs? Dylon, and Dylon. And Dylon, nigga. But like I said, the young tenderoni, legal age, got to be legal age. And it got to make some type of sense. Like, you can't be 40 with a 20-year-old joint. That's insane. That's a little crazy. There's, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. They act like all men could get a young joint. A younger joint. Not young joint. Young joint is illegal. We don't do that. That niggas is wilding. That niggas is PDF files. But I'm talking about like 21 and up, depending on your age, for the simple fact of this. And as somebody who got like a younger joint, they just have a different kind of like energy. Like when they around that age, they're just eager to please. They're eager to please, and you get to feel like a real man because they have things that they need to be taught. Some of them are sluts, so we're not talking about that. But like, men were put here to give guidance. A chick get too old, you can't tell a bitch nothing. No matter how many mistakes she made, no matter how dumb she is, she not gonna listen. Which decreases in your value as a man. You was put here to lead. So if you 30-something and your younger joint, she like 23, 24, 25, 26. There's nothing wrong with that. She's fun. A lot of times they don't have no kids. So they don't got them washed up, nasty looking stomachs. Like, these bitches have got too many kids. like, there's benefits. Every nigga that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Don't let nobody shame you. Don't let nobody shame you, my nigga. Like, just have a respectable age. Like, don't be 40 and you got an 18-year-old. That's insane. You bugging.
All right, so that all depend on maturity. You feel me? Like, young, feel me? Like, I just feel like that's mental more than anything. Obviously, it's like a point where shit get creepy, like you said. But ain't nothing wrong with a younger joint, you feel me? Just as long as she's mature and she got an understanding that you older and shit like that. So, yeah, I definitely agree.
And number 5, the cougar. Depending on what time you at in your life, the cougar will be very essential. But when you get around my age and you're dealing with an older woman, right? The thing about a cougar is they know what they want. They playing less games. They more useful as far as things that ain't got nothing to do with sex. And then you can have a higher level conversation with a cougar. Not all of them, but with a lot of them or most of them, because they lived a life, right? They look started to waver a little bit, so they was forced to work on their personality. And a lot of them are still big freaks. I'm gonna be honest with y'all though. That cougar pussy, it ain't the same. It can still feel good, but it's a different. It ain't as tight. You know what I mean? Like, she had a couple kids. If she had a whole phase up to a certain point, you know what I mean? You might fall out that pussy a couple more times than you won't. You might fall out that, but it's still valid. And then you can have a meaningful conversation about her after that. You know what I mean? But if you have the cougar, the young tenderoni, the big joint that's pretty, the fun girl bestie, and the wifey, if any man has these 5 at the same time, I believe he will achieve the most happiness a man could ever have, especially if he only got one woman. But bro, tell me what you think about having a cougar on your roster.
So cougar, how old you talking?
For a cougar, I'm talking anything that's 10 years older than you or more.
I bet. So I was 18 with like a 35-year-old, so I would consider that my first cougar.
That's a cougar.
Yeah, nah, it was fun for the time, feel me? Like, because I was new to for me, it was my first and shit. So like, experience an older woman like that was still on your body as a younger nigga. I felt like I had the juice. Like that shit was everything to me at that time. So I'm happy. I'm definitely happy I got to experience that, and I learned a lot from that. For me. So yeah, I feel like every nigga should have a cougar and shit.
Telling you at some point, especially in your younger years, when you really trying to learn how to like
Fresh out of high school type shit.
when you really trying to learn how to like be good in the bedroom with women and learn your stroke and all that. You know what I mean?
And when you a younger nigga, if you try to go after the younger joints, they gonna try to be Hollywood and shit because they got all these attention from all these other men. You feel me? But with a cougar, she a little bit more reserved depending on the cougar.
Facts.